Yeah.
I cannot believe it. Young Miami teaming up with 50 Cent to expose Diddy? This has to be the craziest update that we've heard about the whole Diddy situation. And yes, it's just as bad as you can imagine. So it's looking like Diddy has thrown Miami under the bus and has left her hanging to catch the heat from this messy court case. Well, young Miami city girl is not about to go down like that, and she is determined to take Diddy down with her. Y'all come on in and have a seat as we collect ourselves from this crazy tea.
50 Cent has announced that he will be executive producing the documentary on Diddy. Surviving Diddy, Too Much Brother Love Can Cost You. Now, I think this is going to win a lot of awards, particularly because 50 Cent knows all too well about the type of love that Diddy was trying to show him.
Okay, so it seems like Diddy isn't the only one catching heat from these recent lawsuits, because a bunch of people are getting caught up in the mess too. And no, I'm not talking about his legal team. Those folks are probably celebrating all the way to the bank, secretly hoping for even more accusations to roll in and keep that cash flowing. Well, it looks like the lawyers are the only ones enjoying this roller coaster, because everyone else in Diddy's camp, including Diddy, seem to be in full chaos mode, including his boo thing, Miss Young Miami. Word on the street is that Young Miami is getting canceled right alongside Diddy. And honestly, it's not that surprising. After all, Diddy's a big player in the industry, and his influence has a lot to do with Miami's status. Now that he's taken a hit, it looks like Miami's taking one too. And she is going down just as hard as Diddy is, and maybe even harder. It all started to go wrong with the Cassie lawsuit because she's exposed a whole lot of terrible things about her relationship with Diddy. She revealed that Diddy SA'd Miss Ventura in her own home after she tried to leave him, often punched, kicked, and stumped on Miss Ventura, resulting in burst lips, black eyes, and forced Miss Ventura to engage in intimate acts with male SWs while getting off on it and filming the encounter. Demanded that Miss Ventura to carry his firearm in her purse just to make her uncomfortable and demonstrate how dangerous he is, and introduced Miss Ventura to a lifestyle of excessive alcohol and substances, and required her to procure illicit prescriptions to satisfy his own addictions. She also revealed how he put hands on her over and over again. For example, there's the time when they were on their way home from a party and Mr. Combs Miss Ventura repeatedly in an Escalade, including by kicking and hitting her. He forced her out of the vehicle on 5th Avenue in New York City. She was eventually able to hail a cab and get to her apartment in Manhattan. The lawsuit also talked about a time when Mr. Combs beat Miss Ventura, pushing her into a corner of the vehicle and stomping on her face. When the car arrived at Mr. Combs' residence, Miss Ventura attempted to run away, but Mr. Combs followed her and proceeded to again kick her in the face. Miss Ventura was bleeding profusely and was ushered into Mr. Combs' home, where she began to
A few moments later.
Yeah.